Good afternoon and welcome to a tutorial on how to use Logic Pro for CJUC 92.5 FM. The goal of this tutorial is to show you how to use Logic Pro to record voiceovers and station IDs. So we're going to get started by opening up Logic Pro. And once we open it, we're going to go and select a new template. For my templates, the CJUC recording template. This one's already set up with all the channels you need pre-configured for you. So what you'll see here on the left is you'll see all the different tracks. You have the host mics, co-host mics, and then the radio feed. You can record enable by hitting the red button. Check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Mute by hitting that blue mute button. And you can cycle through all the different mics and see if they are working. You can also capture the radio feed by toggling the record enable for this one. So once you've confirmed that the radio feed is working, you can then hit R to start recording. Or use the buttons in the transport area. And now if I want to record a voiceover on top of the radio feed, I can record enable the host mic one, hit the record button, and say what I want. You're listening to CJUC 92.5 FM, Whitehorse's community radio station, and then hit stop recording. One of the new things that we have at the station here is a MIDI keyboard. You can use this MIDI keyboard to play software synthesizers. And by default, I just have it set to a electric piano. Similar to recording an audio source like a microphone, you first have to make sure that R, the bright red R, is checked off next to that track. And then you can hit the record button, play your piece on the piano, and it should capture the MIDI file for that. Next up, we're going to record a little voiceover here. So record enable host mic 1. Press the R key to record. You're listening to CJUC 92.5 FM, Whitehorse's community radio station. So that sounds good so far, but the timing's a little bit off. So I'm going to show you how to cut up the audio clip and adjust the timing here. First, I make a selection by highlighting the area where I want the track to start and stop. You're listening to CJUC 92.5 FM, Whitehorse's community radio station. From this menu, I can choose the right-click context tool. I want to choose the scissors tool so I can cut the audio. And now I can drag the clips to adjust the timing. You're listening to CJUC 92.5 FM. So now I can drag and drop the clips to adjust the timing. And I can also grab the top and tail of the clips to trim them up. You're listening to CJUC 92.5 FM, Whitehorse's community radio station. Now I'm going to use the fade tool to fade in this clip to get rid of a click sound. You're listening to CJUC 92.5 FM, Whitehorse's community radio station. So that piano kind of cuts out there at the end, so I want to create a smooth fade. So I'm going to use the automation tool to do that. First, you select the track, and then you hit A on the keyboard to bring up the automation window. Then you can click and drag the volume levels and make keyframes where you'd like the volume to start and stop. Now I'm going to adjust where the audio fades out so that it reaches -infinity or complete silence at the end of the selection. You're listening to CJUC 92.5 FM, Whitehorse's community radio station. There, that sounds great. I'm happy with that. I'm ready to export it. To export my selection, I go File, Bounce, Project or Selection. Choose MP3 as my format. I'm going to hit OK. And then I'm going to choose where I want to save this. So in this example, I'm going to save it into the users, music, and then Logic Pro folder. And then there should be a folder called Bounces in there. And I hit OK. And hit Save. And just like that, I have a new MP3 file that's written out. So give me a second here while I find the folder I exported to. This is under Users, CJUC Host. So Music, Logic. There we go. I can see the folder Bounces and CJUC Tutorial 1. You're listening to CJUC 92.5 FM, Whitehorse's community radio station. And there you go. You have a brand new station ID ready to upload to Open Broadcaster. Hopefully this helps. If you guys get stuck or need any help, just give me a shout.